In the future, career counselors, they won't say, okay, so you have these gifts, how can you use these to make a living? How can you commercialize these? How can you make money from these? The career counselor will say, what would you like to give to the world? What do you do that feels good? Greed is not a fundamental aspect of human nature. Greed is a consequence of scarcity. If you and I are living in incredible abundance, such as used to exist 200 years ago, the fish were so thick on the water that it looked like you could walk across the rivers. Under those conditions, greed is ridiculous. If we're sitting among piles of apples that have fallen on the ground, it would be ridiculous for me to gather them all to myself, and I'm not going to get my pile when there's other piles sitting all over the place. If you do not have a perception of scarcity, then greed is a foreign emotion. What we've done is we've created scarcity. The money system creates artificial scarcity where there need be none. It's an abstraction. It's bits and computers. But we associate it, we use it to exchange things that do come from nature. So if you use something that's unnatural and use it to buy and sell things that are natural, then you're going to have a problem. If the unnatural part expands exponentially and forces the natural part to expand exponentially too, got a problem. Economy, at least a healthy economy, shouldn't be thought of as a separate entity, from the natural ecology, but as an extension of the ecology. And so what do we have to do to make an economy operate according to ecological principles? The decaying currency recreates this. The main principle is waste is food. There's no externalities. You don't start with raw materials and end up with toxic waste, but everything that's produced, like the manure of a cow, is food for the worms, and the manure of the worms is food for the soil organisms, and that's food for the grass, and that's food for the cows. So it's a closed loop, a circle of the gift. And that's another reason why I like the decaying currencies, because they obey nature's law of return. They decay and then can be reborn in a different form. The challenge today is how to recreate the gift economies of yore in the context of a mass society. Sacred economy is an economy in which everybody is an artist and in which everybody's gifts are applied toward a beautiful purpose. A purpose that's beautiful to them. And collectively, we will reorient our thinking to what can we as human beings create that's beautiful to us. And beauty will become the new motivating program, and instead of security or survival or domination. But that's what gifts are. That's what our divine gifts are for. We're supposed to look upon our works and say, that's good.